What's up, guys? Okay. Hold on. I might play multiple games in this stream.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL.
All right, Coach, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between our visitors and the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Check 180, 380. Check right, check right.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. It's taken to the 26. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Out comes the offense for the Kansas City Chiefs and their Super Bowl winning quarterback, the MVP of the game, Patrick Mahomes. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions in that contest. I'll say this, when he threw the second interception and they were down 10, and that was a bad pass, I thought, boy, this is going to end ugly for Kansas City. And Patrick Mahomes, not the case.
It's amazing what he gets done given opportunities. And you're right, that second interception, the first interception was on him because he never saw the defender, Fred Warner. Throws it right into his breadbasket. The second one behind Tyreek Hill. It pops in the air, and Tavarius Moore comes up with the interception. But he also had a rushing touchdown, all right? And he is now 5.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Throwing, Rivers. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. There he goes, left side. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, 52 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice job. Let's dive a little deeper into Kansas City's Super Bowl title as their offense comes back out here, CD. First title in 50 years. Last one, the 1969 season. And, of course, a lot of talk about it being Andy Reid's first title. Well-deserved for him.
And how about the way that this team wins games?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. Give him 32 on the play.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, but it's going to be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it.
Hold on. Never mind.
You've got the ball. 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. After back-to-back incompletions. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. Well, certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on fourth.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Rivers, he leads to Eckler on the draw.
Oh, get him.
That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Rivers. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football, as they've got it with a 2nd down coming up. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Rivers now. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler.
No.
So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now Rivers. He'll get this to Eckler. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line. Running on 1st down, Eckler. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From the 22, Rivers. It's Williams on the catch. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Mahomes dropping 1 to Williams here. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Prince, get down here.
Hey, 57, Colin, 57, Colin.
Okay. Okay.
Scene 6.
2 minutes to play. First half, it's 14-0. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, writing down your ad.
If you quit, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Goddard. Nope.
Don't know where the dogs are or they're out away from you guys, your dream goes up.
I have a stream going downstairs.
What?
A stream.
What you mean?
Like a YouTube stream.
Okay, but right now you need to do what I said. Alien. Get off the game and clean his pee up. I should not be walking around seeing shit and pee everywhere. Right there, where the wet spot is.
Come on.
You guys aren't allowed on the game where you can't watch the dog.
We can, and I took out my dog. As I hasn't taken out his dog yet, it's been me.
What happened here?
What? Bro! I'll be back.
Where to escape, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram able to disrupt yet another.
Me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected. But a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not. But how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, We usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, they look like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
To throw again on second down, Rivers.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition in practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the game starts. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Emmanuel Ogbah coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling.
I'm about to cook. Why not? Isaiah.
Nala, come. Nala, Nala, come here.
I have 3 more.
Not allowed to use that.
And then
You need to put a coat on, yes, and go outside.
I'm just gonna go outside.
I'll give you the silver on it.
Elian, I need you and Isaiah to cut potatoes like right now.
Okay. Tyler, I got to cut potatoes. While it loads up. Okay. How many? How many?
A bunch, I don't know.
How much is a bunch?
I don't know how big they are, so if they're big, maybe like 6 or 7. Enough to fill up that plug-in frying pan. away from you. Come here, Nala. Come here, Nala. Come here. Come here. Come here. Is he battering you? He's being a meanie pie. Amari! Amari! Come here. He hurted the baby. You need like the brown steak knife or something. You okay? You okay now? No, Prince. Where are you going? Prince, what are you doing? Lay down. Leave her be. Amari! Amari Coleman! Man, what the fuck? Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. You stay. Lay down. This shit is ridiculous. Lay down. Lay down. Yeah, you gotta get up, bro. Like, for real. And I haven't seen anything about your missing work. And we're gonna cook, so I want some help. So get down here. Yeah, love you. I need some help. Now come down here. No, I don't want to listen. Wait. I think you're back to kitchen. Not true. And I had him unload and reload. Just come downstairs. I'm not trying to be on the phone with you. Get your ass out of bed. On your way down, knock on the door and wake up daddy. Dude, it's like 3 o'clock. Love you. Bye. Dogs! Prince, Nala! Get down here! Oh. Prince, you was the naughty boy? Go get in your cage. No, I said your cage. Go get in your cage. Hey. Not lay down. Go get in your cage. Go get in your cage. You're naughty as fuck. Go get in your cage. Oh! Prince.
No. Now.
Prince, get in your cage. Okay, I guess you're going in that one. Lay down.
Mama.
What?
Mommy was cutting his potatoes, but they're super thick.
They can't be too thick because they won't cut, so just cut them like the other way. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I tried to tell him, but he's on his last potato now.
Not super thick.
They are. Yeah, this is how it could look, Sean.
That's how I'm cutting it.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
So wait. I need is my 2 big skillets and a littler skillet out.
Might as well just end the stream.
I told you I needed help.